All right, welcome back, kings and queens, y'all. We are talking the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The streets are on fire as it relates to the Housewives franchise. Listen, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We got bombs firing off everywhere. We got the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and tonight is reunion part 2. The streets are hot. The streets are hot in reality world, and I'm gonna talk about it. We're back again. This time, we're talking Kyle Richards, y'all. She slams Garcelle Beauvais over lesbian comment. The shit is going down with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I am here for it. Every inch, every iota, we gonna talk about it. Yes. Let me ask you something. Do you feel, based on Garcelle's comment on the show, on the reunion, that she was pushing or attempting to push Kyle to out herself? Do you feel that's Garcelle's responsibility, or do you feel like that's Kyle's story to tell? I want to know your thoughts. Or are you of the belief that all is fair in the realm and in the world of reality television? That's my question to you, because we are going to talk about it. Let's get into it. For those of you who are just tuned in, or if you're new to the channel, welcome to the palace. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television, but most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience.
Subscribe now.
All right, y'all. So yes, Kyle Richards, and I'm pulling this from News, Entertainment News. Let me cite my source. Kyle Richards defended keeping her relationship with Morgan Wade private after co-star Garcelle Beauvais encouraged Kyle to become a lesbian if she wants during the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. Oh, Garcelle. Oh, Garcelle. Now that I'm reading it out loud, it don't sound good. It does sound kind of pushy. It does give a bit of overbearance. And yeah, I wish you would have held back. Let me tell you why. Because you had already spoke your piece about it on the show. And if we're not careful, sometimes when we push and push and push, it gives people the freedom of expression to say, I feel like you are harassing me about my choices regarding my lifestyle. I feel like that's a very, very tricky conversation, Garcelle. And I'm not sure, had I been in your shoes, I would continue to have carried the ball on the behalf of production, allegedly. And that's why I said the other day, last week, look, I said the other day, last week, is there such a thing? But that's why I said, Garcelle, I'm sorry. I like you. You've done a phenomenal job over the past 4 seasons, but this season you showed up appearing to be the producer's pet. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Let's continue. The article goes on to read Garcelle Beauvais' last Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion will be one to remember and not fondly. The Coming to America actress had a heated face-off with Kyle Richards during the Bravo series season 14 reunion over Garcelle repeatedly calling out Kyle for refusing to talk about her quote-unquote friendship with country singer Morgan Wade on camera. I think Kyle didn't talk about it because Kyle don't know what the hell she's doing, in my opinion. I think Kyle, number one, there's complexity. She's still married. She's still married to Mauricio. And I think Kyle can't talk about it because there's a part of Kyle that is hopeful that Mauricio is going to come back home. That he's going to come back home. I don't know if Kyle is a lesbian. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, to be honest with you. Because it would make my life easier. It wouldn't put more money in my pocket, Garcelle. And I don't know why you felt the need to just kind of latch on to that and not let it go. Who sent you? That's my question. Okay. Last year, Morgan was part of the show. We met her, Garcelle argued during the April 1st episode. And all of a sudden, this year, it was like you were not going to bring her up. But then there's pictures in the press, and we're just supposed to pretend that it's not happening. Is that reality? Kyle fired back. Morgan did not sign up for this show. She does not want to be a part of it. She's not a part of the cast. Before Garcelle interrupted with, she didn't sign up for the show this season, but she was on before. Both of them are right. Both of them are right. However, Kyle, I got to be fair. No, Morgan did not sign up for the show. No, she did not want to be a part of it, but you knew exactly what you were walking her into. So you created that craziness for Morgan. You introduced Morgan to a situation that was completely overwhelming for her. Garcelle, listen, you got to respect people's boundaries. You got to stop producing. Y'all keep forgetting Garcelle is an actress, a woman that's been in Hollywood all of her life, acting, pretending. So I think it's going to be really hard for you, Garcelle, because on one breath, you're saying, while you were on the show, I really want to be friend Kyle. I really want to be friends with Kyle. I would like to get close to Kyle. This is not how you do it. You don't do it this way with Kyle or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? People share their business when they're ready. Yes, I understand that it is reality television, but we're talking sexuality, sexual orientation. Chill. Let her get to it when she's ready to get to it. Let the lady have a conversation with her kids first. Let her feel, test the waters, get a pulse on her family, if that's indeed the direction that she's headed. I don't think it's for you to tell that story. That's it. The article goes on to say, but since their friendship sparked countless romance rumors, which both have denied, Kyle now wants to protect the musician from the media frenzy. She came on as a favor to me, the Halloween Ends actress explained. What ensued after that created a lot of anxiety for her. You created that for her, Kyle. I'm sorry. You created that. You're going to have to own that, Kyle. That's your responsibility. You walked your quote unquote friend into an anxiety driven environment on your behalf. She did a favor for you. You mishandled your friend. Kyle then admitted to feeling very hurt by Garcelle this season, specifically when it came to a joke Garcelle made about the Morgan rumors, in which she told Kyle, be whomever you want to be. If you want to be a lesbian, be a lesbian. Oh, ouch. That does not sound good when you read that from a news article, Garcelle. And although Kyle did chuckle at the time, she's fuming today, which confused Garcelle. How about the fact that when we were at Chuck E. Cheese, we laughed about it, and I was being completely genuine, Garcelle noted, adding, and then you went on the after show and were like, she's a effing a-hole. Kyle's response, you said that intentionally, she claimed, to which Garcelle reiterated, be who you want to be. Stop worrying about what other people think. Garcelle, that's not your place. I think you got too caught up in the game. I think you were a producer's pet. I think you had a lot of favoritism this season. I think you were doing the dirty and the nasty work, both you and Bose. And I think you showed up to the reunion and you forgot that the tables can turn and you wanted no more parts of it and you decided to quit. But Kyle wasn't the only cast member who put Garcelle in the hot seat. Soon after, she and Dorit Kemsley had another showdown over Garcelle, hinting that Dorit's 2021 home invasion robbery might have been staged. By that time, the cast retreated to their dressing rooms for lunch. It was more apparent than ever that Garcelle was planning to quit the show amid so much drama. Can I go home? She asked the producer. Everybody can go F themselves. I don't care. See the drama continue tonight, y'all, on part 2 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. Um, yeah, Garcelle, I feel like Garcelle, in all fairness, I know we want to rally around and we're going to stick together as brown girls, but we have to have a level of accountability conversation. Garcelle did the most this season. She took the ball and she really poked the bear as it relates to an over involvement. Get somebody else to do it, girl. Sometimes you got to look at producers and say, hell no, I've got enough blood on my hands. Get somebody else to do it. Get one of them girls to do it. You're not going to continue to make me the bad guy or the bad girl over and over and over again. I feel like she volunteered for that role and she couldn't take the heat. So she got out the kitchen and I hate it. I hate it. Garcelle, they were not that hard on you. They confronted you about things that you said to them. You've got to be able to be a big girl and play ball. And you stormed off. You didn't like it. And here's the nuance. You said that you thought your good old buddy, Sutton, was going to be in a hot seat. Really? So it's okay for somebody else to take the hits, but not you? I wanted to see Garcelle show up better. I wanted to see Garcelle all over them hoes. I'm sorry. And she didn't. And she ran away from her own drama that she created for herself by poking her nose in their business. And not because she can't ask, and not because it's not a reality show, but because you overextended yourself on the behalf of production. That's it. That's all.